Alright, testing. Yeah, I think this works. Morning, everybody. We're gonna start with your. I already sent you the link for paper 2. Let's start from practical 1. So, first thing first, I'm gonna copy practical 1 and take it over to my desktop. Alright, and then inside my practical 1, I'll create there a folder called working area. Alright, and this is where I'm going to save all my work in my working area folder. There's nothing inside. Alright, so first of all, you have the question paper here. You can see the question paper there is from March 21, question paper component 21. Right? And you can open it up and you can pause this movie anytime you want to pause this movie so you can have read on the steps. I will go along doing each task and each step within the task. Alright, so feel free to pause the video and have a look at your question paper, but I'm not going to pull up the question paper all the time for you to see. I want you to have the question paper with you. Alright, so while we are waiting for our ETOP to come up, let's have a look at the page 2. You have the list there of your files, and then you are working for university. You're going to carry out some tasks for them. Task number 1 is your evidence document. Found here my evidence document. Open it up. Make sure your name, and the number, the number will appear on every page. So I'll just put here on the footer my name, candidate number, center number T003, and candidate number. I'll just use 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and save these documents using your so I'll do a save as, and then I have to put it into my working area and then name it according to the naming that is shown here on the exam. M21 evidence followed by your candidate number 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll just leave it at rich text for now, and then I'll save. I can see now that it's saved. So that is task number 1. Task 2, document. Alright, so this is my evidence document. I'm not gonna close it. I'm just gonna minimize it, leave it on the bottom. As I'll continue on working. Alright, the task 2, you're going to edit the document. Paragraph style has been applied. Some of the style will need to be edited. Right, so there's a little bit of instruction for you. Open the file M21 lab rec. Yeah, here. Now this is gonna be your working document. Alright, so down here is gonna be your evidence and your working document. Your working will be done on your lab rec rather than be on your evidence file. So for this one, save the document in your working area with the file M21 lab work instead of a lab rec. So I'll do a save as, and also it says make sure you're saving the format of the software you're using. So instead of lab rec is lab work, and I'm gonna save this to my working area, but change this to the format of the one that you're using. So I recommend that you go Word 97 to 2003, document, and save. It's evidence 1. Now you can see here it's already worked, saved in a different file name. Evidence 1, screenshot to show that the file has been saved. To do this screenshot, go find the file. Working area, you can see the file there, and also the examiner is looking for your type. So you do a little extension on the type there, and then of course you're going to bring up your snip tools that you're using and do a use snip tools, I want you to snip this part so that the examiner can see this, and then go to your evidence 1 and paste. That's your evidence 1. Minimize my evidence folder while in my folder while I'm working on my file. Alright, that's step number 1. Step number 2, page size to A4, page orientation to portrait. These are done on the page layout. Bring down this drop down arrow, portrait in paper to A4, and it's okay. Step 3, top margin to 3 centimeters, all other margin to 2 centimeters. Again, bring this down and go to margins. Now make sure that you change, you can see from the double dash here that your measurement is still using the inch, right? So let me change it quickly, change it to centimeters. So go to word options, advanced, scroll the way down to display, and you have the inches here. We change from inches into centimeters, then you press OK. Now bring down this, and we can see that it's already on centimeters. Top margin to 3 centimeters and area of margin to 2. Alright, don't forget that the color is not part of the margin, so do not change anything there, and press OK. Now evidence 2 state take place in the evidence the page size and orientation and also the margins, right? So you're gonna need to take this screenshot of this. This shows the page orientation and the margins, right? So I'll bring up my snip tool to a new one, and then I'll snip this up. This shows my margin and my page orientation. I go to my, I need to close this. Go to my evidence 2, place my margin and my orientation. I still need my paper, so I'll go back to my working document, bring it down, go to paper, and I have this, right? And I have this one being snippet. I'll take a photo. With this, I want to paste it underneath. Oh, sorry, close this one. Paste this one underneath my first photo. Paste it. I want to decrease this down a little bit so we can see. Right, I have my evidence tool done. Minimize this down and leave it for later on. Step number 4, with the header of the document. Header, you already know that the header is on the top. You can just go to insert, header, and then your names and the number left aligned. You can see that they have different alignments, so always go with the 3 columns here. Left align is your names and the number, candidate number, name, send the number, candidate number, the text, Tower University in Descender. Alright, make sure you type exactly how it shows on the paper and double check your typing, and also an image on the right side. So I'll go insert a picture from here and find it on my desktop under my vertical one, and the image is there. Oh, the image is big, but you can see up here it's already highlighted from the format, and you can do the size here. The width is to be 2 centimeters, right? Or you can do this drop down here and you can see the aspect ratio is being ticked here, so let it be there, remain it there, but the width has to be 2 centimeters. So I'll just take this away. I'll type in 2, and if I press up here, automatically it already changes because of the aspect ratio being enabled. So I'll press OK, and then voila, it reduces to a smaller one like that. Maintain and text wrap applied. So if you click here, text wrapping is over here. There is already this text wrapping is applied, so that's alright. We can change it to any of these text wraps. Right. Also on your footer, automated page number on the left, file name on the right. Right. Again, go insert something on the footer, and then you have the page number to the left align. Right. So this is big tricky. Go page number. Go to current position. Current position, not bottom of page, current position, and I'll choose the first style, and then file name is full path right align. Click on that, and then go to insert, quick paths field, file name, and then tick this box to add the file path, and then press OK. Right? Now it is right aligned, and then remember, if there's nothing on this being done to the center, delete it off, right? So because it's just a text placeholder, and you're gonna get it wrong if you're not doing it right, eh? Now make sure that all alignments are of page margin. Yes, they are all aligned to the page margin. There's no ruler here. You can view your ruler. Alright, you can see that this is the page margin here, and this is the left page margins. No other text or placeholder appears. Like I said, take off the text one. That's alright. I'll click on the middle here. The viewing, I'll go to print layout, so we can actually see our header and footer. Decrease the size a little bit to 130, so we can easily see it. No overlapping, so we are done with step number 4. Step number 5, the house style specification for paragraph is shown in the table. These styles have been correctly applied to the document, but do not match the house style specification. Alright. So first thing you should know, understood that these styles there on step 5 are already being created. All you have to do is just go and check. Alright, so go to home. You can see the styles are here up here. Just drop down the style, you can see this, and then start checking from the lab title. I'll go modify. Sans serif. Sans means nose, serif means style, no style Arial, that's good. 20, centered, yes. All caps. You check the all caps from here, go to paragraph. Go to formats, go to font, and you can see the all caps here is being ticked, so all caps are good. Single and zero spacing before, 12 spacing after. So go to paragraph 0, 12 after, and single line spacing. So everything here is all good for title, subtitle, do the same. Modify. Arial, yes, 18. Right align. None, no of these enhancements. Single spacing. So go paragraph, single space, 0 and 12. So that's okay. Number 3 is lab subheaded. Modify serif, yes, 14, yes. left. See, this is not left, this is centered, so you're going to change it to a left. And also bold and underline. This is not bold, so I'll bold it and take off the italic, and it's underline. Single and 12. Go to format, go paragraph and single. There's no 12 here, so I'll increase this to 12, the space after, and then press OK. Right, if you notice on evidence 3, it says to identify the correct tool styles. The incorrect tool style did not match the specification, and also on evidence 3, place in the evidence double screenshots to show the definition of only the style you have corrected. Alright, now we have started corrected here from the lab subheaded, so I need to take this to my evidence 3. So I'll print out my snip tools to a new one, and I'll just snip this whole one here. Alright, and you can see this description here, down here. This is the one that Cambridge will mark their work that you have changes from here. Alright, so you do not need to screenshot the other ones. Right, so I'll minimize my screenshot. I have to close this before I can go to my evidence, so I'll just press OK here. Go to my evidence files, scroll down to my evidence 3 and paste. So that's my first style that I corrected. So minimize this, and the next one is lab body. Lab body, modify this, and sans serif, the environment, good. 12, left align, bold and underline, bold and underline. Oh, sorry, yeah, not. Can see that. 1.5 line spacing and 12 space after. Go to format, paragraph, single, change this to 1.5, and also 0 and 12 after, press OK. So this is going to be a second evidence for evidence 3. So I'll bring up my snip tool, snip this up, and then this is already enough. I'll go paste it into my evidence. So this is my evidence 3. Oh, sorry, I need to close that before I can go to my evidence 3. And right after this picture, I'll paste here my second one. So this is your second style. Minimize my evidence, and then that's it. You already have the two. You don't need to check the bullets. You already found those two styles that were having the error. Step number 6. Enter your name immediately after the subtitle kite produced by. So I'll close this one, kite produced by, enter my name there straight after this. Step 7. Change the page layout so that the subheading vernier scales and all the following text is displayed in 2 columns. Width is a 1 centimeter space between them. Alright, so make sure for step number 7 you know when to start it. Instead that this is the subheading that you need to start with, and then scroll everything that follows. Go to page layout columns. You need 2 columns, but go all the way to more columns, and then 2, and then the spacing. The spacing between them should be 1 centimeter, and then press OK. Now this is your the end of step 7. Step 8. Apply the lab bullets paragraph style to the text from the lab book's evidence. So you need to find this. The lab book is evidence. from the lab book as evidence to the and with A4 notebook, right? And then you apply the subtitle, apply the bullets, lab bullets. So go to lab bullets and click on lab bullets, and suddenly it shows. Right, so I'll close this one. Format the paragraph that starts, this is step 9. The paragraph, these are just some of the items. These are just some of the items. Alright, it doesn't show here. Alright, so it starts from, this is the paragraph. These are just of the elements of equipment. But it does not shows the end of, so it displays. It's not here, but I'll just go over to the end of the paragraph, right? So let's assume this is the paragraph, and then intent of 1 centimeter from both the left margin and the right margin. You can see the left margin is there. Click on the bottom one, extend everything up 1 centimeter from the left, extend everything 1 centimeter from the right, and there. Also use an external single line black border. You can do this from these, you can border it from here, the paragraph here. You can do an outside border, right? And then a light gray fill. You can go to the fill here, and light gray should be either this one, it's so light, or this one, they're still light, right? So I'll just do this light gray. Now find step number 10. The text with the square bullets. Excuse me. Oh, it's not. I can't see. Let me see. Insert link for tutorials. All right there. Here, and then make the brackets and the bold, and the text bold and italic. That is step 10. Step 11, spell check and proofread the document. Again, you can do this in the review. Do spelling and grammar. All names should be ignored. I'll do a little change there for the space. Change. Like I said, it looks like a name, so ignore it. external. Right, I'll change it. Beginning of some data. And ignore this. Ignore over tidying. Change. Ignore this. Multimeter. Ignore. Right, and then your spelling and grammar. Right. This one should have the title. I think I must have. So I do the slab title. And that's it. Step 11. Now spill over the 2 column of pages, spacing all the items consistent. The document is complete, the paragraph intact. Save the document. Right, save it with the same one that you have done from before, and step 1, and then print the document. This is your document. Make sure that it is look good. One more thing that yeah, this is it. And then let me have a look. Right, that's it. That's your again, you do your print out, do a little check, go have a little print preview, and then scroll down, and then you look good. All the spacing is so that's good. I'll save this. I'll close my working document, and I'll leave my evidence file here. I'll do a little save, and then I'll catch you on the next video for class number 3.